Hey everyone, so in today's video I am going to be talking about Hellraisers by Alexander Gordon Smith. It is the first book in his Devil's Engine series, quite possibly. It's the first book. There's a second book planned, but it's later on this year. I think November 1st maybe. I don't have the book with me because I had to return it to the library, and if I can I will insert a picture. And yeah, but you can also Google the book's title and it should pop up, no problem. Hellraisers is about a 16-year-old boy named Marlowe Green. He lives in New York City and one day stumbles upon a living nightmare. He finds out about these secret soldiers who are battling these monsters from hell. He ends up getting tangled up with them, mainly one of those, you've seen us, now you either have to join or shit gets real. um, Now what makes all of this possible is the Devil's Engine itself. It's a machine that can grant any desire, any wish. You just have to put your life on the line for it. And the quote, "Be careful what you wish for," is very true in this book. Now, things that I liked, this might be a slightly longer video because I really enjoyed this book. And let's just get into the things that I liked. First, I loved that there was a shit ton of action. From beginning to end, there was just action all throughout the book. And I am very happy when it's like that. Mainly because I don't like books where I'm reading it and I'm a third of the way through and I'm like, when's something going to happen besides, oh my god, Jimmy broke up with me? I think that's why I quit reading adult romance novels, because it was like, oh my god, the end of the world, they broke up. Whoop-de-doo. I really did like the origins of the engine and where it came from, or not so much where it came from, but the story that is told of it. If you read the book and the timing that is given to each person who uses the engine kind of upsets me, but I could get into that and I'm not even going to because it's stupid and I understand why it's the timing, but read the book. I don't want to spoil that. I liked most all of the characters. I love to hate the other side. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm being so vague. But the other side, I love to hate them, but I loved the last third of the book when things really went down. I was so happy with that. Oh my goodness. As bad as that is to say. Smith's descriptions, I have found I really enjoy his descriptions. The way he describes things and the way my brain interprets them is very vivid and I love it. And there's not many authors who I find do that for me. So when I find one that does, I am extremely happy, and Smith really does that. Now, I also, along with action, if I laugh a lot, that is really good, and I laughed so many times. The rocket ship was hilarious. Rocket ship. And the airplane scene, I read that a couple times because I just couldn't stop laughing. I was actually at work on break, and I was reading that scene, and I was just dying in the break room, and my coworker comes and she's like, "Are you okay?" "I'm fine, I'm reading a book." She goes, "Oh, okay," just closes the door because she's been there. If you've watched my book haul, I mentioned an author, Darren Shan. I love Darren, and I am finding a tie between Darren's Cirque du Freak series, where it's Darren and Steve, best friends, and the parallel between Marlowe and Charlie. I don't know if it's just me, or if Smith really planned that, or if it's just an accident in how things went, but there is a parallel there. I see it, I grabbed it, and I have run with it, and I'm really hoping to see good things from it. The only thing I didn't like in this book was the ending. It was a cliffhanger. Anyone who knows me knows I absolutely hate cliffhanger endings. Do I want everything to be wrapped up with a little pretty bow? No. But I hate cliffhangers. I love them and I hate them. But I hate them more than I love them. Because cliffhanger endings mean there's a potential and a slight promise for another book, and that's what I wanted. And this was before I knew that the second book was coming out. I knew Smith was planning a series, I believe, but I did not know when the next book was coming out. And possibly this year, like I said. I don't remember any spots where I was like, okay, get on with it. I understand what's going on with, I understand what's going on. Quit explaining it and just move the hell on. I don't remember any of those spots. I definitely give this book a 5 out of 5. It was a really good book. I would love to own it. I don't know if I would pay $17.99 for the hardcover. I might wait until it's in paperback, or if I find it at a used bookstore, I would definitely grab it up then. It's 342 pages hardcover, at least the edition that I had was that long. I think that's everything I want to talk about for this book. If I left anything out, there will be a link in the description box to the blogger, the typed out blogger review that I also do for every video that goes up besides the book haul that I did, and I explain why in that video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I will get to them as soon as possible. But until my next video, bye everyone!